My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need a hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need a hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need a hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need a hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it. I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated.
Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here, bringing you the second day of the MLMA Academy League. Today we have Cavs up against MetaGaskar, two teams we have featured quite a lot in the past in the LDC. Well, we're getting to see them match up once more in the MLMA. These guys just seem to love to scrum. Thank you for tuning in to watch with us as I bring you the first matchup here, and we're going to get into the coin toss. So let me just tell the teams. It's a coin toss. Elves, heads or tails. I'm sorry, I know I normally have a poll up here. I'll get that poll up shortly. And you can vote on who you want to see. As we get the coin toss, it's tails, unfortunately, for cows. So, it's MetaGaskar will be picking either the left side or the right side. This is a best of one, so it's kind of important that you pick the right side. I mean, the correct side, shall I say, not the right side, as in the right side. So let's get to see what MetaGaskar want to do. They want to go left, they want to go right, they want to go up and join the spectators lobby. We have a 5v nobody. I don't know. Let's see what they're going to do. Alright, so they take in the left side, right? So both teams will swap. And we're going to get into our typical ban phase. So as we wait for the teams to swap, let me get the poll up here for you guys, so you can vote who you think is going to win. So thank you everybody for tuning in to watch this game with us. If you haven't already, press that like, share, and subscribe buttons. As we get the teams to swap, let me ask them what their bans are. Alright, so we've got everybody on the correct side. It was Cavs calling heads, but it landed on tails, for those of you just tuning in right now. And MetaGaskar deciding with their pick that they want to take first pick. So they opted for the left side as we wait for the two lobby bans to come out. As we're just waiting for Meta to give me their bans, and then we're going to move on to Cavs bans, and then it's to our typical drafting phase. As per usual. It's the standard procedure, shall we say. So, for those of you tuning in to watch, thank you for joining us here. As the live chat, as we see, is slowly filling up. We're going to have a Xavier and Matilda ban coming out from the side of MetaGaskar. Interesting bans from them. Let's see who Cavs are going to ban. So it's Edith and Lunox. So we got Xavier and Matilda, Edith and Lunox as the bands coming out. So let me tell the teams that I'm starting now. Good luck, have fun. And we're going to get into this. Well, it's a best of one since it's the league. So you're playing for the points here. All right, so into the drafting phase we go. No wonder why we're getting no volume. Ah, there we go.
Butterflies born by thy wish.
Okay, so the Zushin band coming out next for the side of MetaGaskar. Zushin, as we know, is just a hard counter to many of the tank heroes that people love to play.
The immortal one chose me to vanquish the
Suyo,
shadows.
a really strong hero, as expected from any new hero that comes out when Moonton actually decides that they want to release a new hero, usually until we figure out how it works, how to counter it, and what to do. But Suyu's been out for a while now, so I'm sure most people have. But still a bit dangerous to deal with. Extremely high mobility, with a bit of CC, but the damage output's really crazy. But it's that mobility that, the ability to get in and out of team fights and the sustain that's provided from that sort of shield. Almost like from Naruto.
Still waters run deep.
And so it's the Ruby and Ling bands coming out as well. Ruby, extremely meta at this moment in time. If you don't really want to give your opponents the opportunity to pick a Ruby if you yourself are not going for that particular combination. And Ling, as we all know, is one of the perma bands of the season. So we go for Larry NB picking up the Sicilian right at the start. And looks like Johnny wants to lock onto the Saber. Interestingly enough. But let's get to see. It just could be trying to throw us off by showing this. So Matador locking onto the chip, and Johnny looks like he's going for the Barat's pick. So an extremely tanky composition so far from the side of Cavs. So Diddy locking onto the Camilla. So we're actually going to see a Sicilian Camilla combo. So they're going to have that extra escape skill coming out there, as I'm sure everybody knows. Camilla and Sicilian are lovers in the lore of Mobile Legends. And so when they play together, they get that extra skills.
I can defuse all the bombs, or die trying.
So Ricky locking onto the Honeybee. Honeybee is a pretty decent marksman. I wouldn't say meta exactly, but has her uses, especially with the CC immunity from shields. So you prevent the CC, the stuns that will come out from the Barats, the Cyclops, and the Chip. Though not the ultimate of Barat. That's suppression. Well, you can't escape suppression.
Need some stitches? I can help.
So it's the final two bands being Hayabusa and Melissa from both teams there. Buzzed 101 going for the Cyclops pick in the mid lane. God Farmer locking onto that Xbox. So this is a very tanky lineup from the side of Cavs here. MetaGaskar opting for the Roger in the jungle. So a little bit of a tank killer in the sense that in his human form, he gets that passive that sort of acts like a demon hunter sword naturally. Ares just hovering around either the Phoveus or the Yuzong. Both of which will combine well with Camilla. But they've got Yuzong for the backline dive. So that Black Dragon form will allow him to bypass the front line of the Xborg, the Barats, and the Chip, and go straight for the squishies in the Cyclops and Clint. And Clint, as we can see, is the last pick for the side of Cavs. So what do you think, everybody? What are your thoughts on this game? Are you, what's up, Chess Cross? Which team are you, which draft are you favoring? As we can see, what both teams have gotten into, have picked here. So into the matchup we go. We're waiting for the countdown. Everybody's screens are taken away slowly. It is as we just to remind everybody, it's best of one. It's a league match. But if you're worried about what your entertainment for the evening is gonna be, we have quite a few matches coming up. This is just the first of 3 of these league games that are all taking place today here this Saturday. Brought to you live on Waylander Gaming. It is the MLMA tournament hosted by Waylander Gaming, King of the Hill, and MSA. All 3 organizations getting together to bring us this Academy League. As we see both jungles starting off on the same side of the jungle. Roger there going for the blue buff, red buff combo. Wants to rush that level 3 before he maybe tries to contest this Litho. Probably might, but that's a bit slower in the jungle. As you see, Ares possibly going for a wave cut. Is he? Or he's deciding against it. Yeah, Roger's already at level 3, which is scary, Roger. And he manages to get it as well. So he's going to be level 4 a long time before the Barats. Barats only starting his blue buff now. As you can see, the team's getting into position. Chip using Matador there on the Chip, using that mobility that he gets to move around the map quite quickly. As we see Xylan there just clearing the jungle, doesn't want to engage on anything just yet. Chip just scouting around, forcing MetaGaskar away. But we do have Cavs. They've been bunched up here waiting patiently to see if there's an opportunity to land a gank. But with the 20-second mark for the turtle, I'm sure it's both teams wanting to get ready. Ooh, Ares taking a bit of poke damage there from God Fam, but he has taken down all that frag armor. And he's healing himself back up. Oh, Chip using that skill of his to get around the map. It's going to get stunned up. Is there the follow-up? Here's Roger. He's going in. First blood to Roger. Chip's taken down. Roger's on the hunt. He wants to like it form in onto the Xbox, onto the tunnel. But oh, Xbox comes in clutch with that frag armor coming in just right ready. And it's going to be Johnny who gets the kill. But this dinosaur's a little bit small. He doesn't have his stacks up quite yet. He's gonna go build that stacks. So it's a 1-for-1 exchange. But it was a roam for jungle. So gold lead on the side of MetaGaskar at this moment. But that was a good exchange for cows there. As we see both teams are gonna reset a little bit. Larry NB has to recall on that Sicilian. Sicilian, as we all know, not the strongest mage in the early game. You gotta spam your skills in order to build your stacks up, and then it becomes a late game monster. But I mean, it's gonna be very, very mana intensive. Yeah, just cause it's nice to have you with us as we see the turtle going to the Barats, and he eats up the Yuzong, and so they managed to take down 2 and a turtle. Cavs here, I don't know, 80% of the votes going to MetaGaskar, but Cavs coming in strong, coming in hot and heavy at this early point in time in the game. As you see the jungle invasion, they take away the buff from Xylan there. Now it's look at that, it's almost it's actually a level difference in the junglers at this moment in time. It just goes to show one wrong team fight and the game can swing. But oh, Camilla coming in. The flicker comes out nice from the Clint there, and he second skills himself to safety. Beautiful flicker saving himself there, using the bushes and flickering from bush to bush. Nice play from the Clint. So we just to get to this moment in time, let me get the builds up for you so you can see what everybody is looking to get as their first items. Anti-heals being built by both of the roamers at this moment in time will come to play a part very soon. Oh, but he sort of wanted to get the pick off onto the Camilla. Oh, but it's an engagement on the gold lane. There's a lot of damage coming out there onto the Clint. Chip pops that ultimate there, brings the whole team in. It's all 5 here in the bot lane, but the Navi is safe. It's just the Camilla there to protect. Are they going to be able to use that to take this top lane turret? No. Godfam actually makes it back. But there's the poke onto the Brat. He doesn't have those stacks. Roger probably want to go in here, but no, he decides against it. He's not sure where the chip is. He doesn't want to get stand up. He's trying to stop this Barats from getting stacks here. As you see the Sicilian and Yuzong just trying to zone out this export chip. He bumps into the Sicilian. As we see Buds 101 making the rotation across here. Displacements coming out from Sicilian. Turtle being pulled to the side of MetaGaskar. Chip, he's into the back line. Where it's a Cursed Blood coming out. Yuzong with the Black Dragon form. Lands onto a good couple. But it's the beauty of the turtle that comes down there. Yuzong, he's trying to... It's Roger. He's going in. He's trying to get as many kills as he possibly can. They did pick up one. But it was a 1-for-2 exchange. A lot of damage coming up from the side of Cavs. But a turtle did go to the side of... MetaGaskar. So right now... Cavs having the better of the exchanges in the team fights with their very strong, very tanky early game potential. As we can see, they've built up a healthy 2k gold lead. But they've got to be careful because they're up against a little bit of a late game comp with the Hanabi and Sicilian. So we see full four members from the side of Cavs. Oh, it's going to be that Daytona's charge coming out from the Barats there. Does not land onto anybody. Used it to check the push, but there's engagement under the turret. Lots of damage coming out. Cursed Blood lands onto 2, but there's no real follow-up. Xborg joins in with the last insanity. They managed to take down both of them. Everybody's surviving. But here comes Larry and B on the Sicilian. He manages to get 1 kill in return, but they're not done. Black and form, Black and Pouse in there. There's Roger. He's doing so much damage. He's under the turret. He manages to get 1, 2. Is it gonna be 3? They managed to get the full team wipe. Bot lane has fallen. Top lane has fallen. The Yuzong took it before he made the movement across. And now Ares is gonna rush in to try and turret lock here. Is he turret locking? No, he's deciding to hit the minion. Oh, I suppose that the minion needed to get a little bit closer here. Barats kind of trying to get into the defense. Hanabi with a turret lock. Barats eats up the Camilla, but Deddy there manages to escape. This is just a game. I don't think I'm talking about real life. So good. Yo Kubo here in the chat. What's up, Yo Kubo? How are you doing this evening? As we watch both teams starting out with the third and final turtle of the game, but looks like they've left it. It resets, and as you can see, it's gonna be Lord. Interesting. For once, we actually get to see 2 teams who've decided to not take the third turtle and maybe lock on for the Lord. Go for an early game Lord. Go for an early game win. The gold now has swung slightly in the side of MetaGaskar at this moment in time, as the votes on the poll have also swung into the favor of MetaGaskar. But both teams just hovering around here on the bot lane. Oh, the Camilla being eaten up. Stand up against the wall. Chips trying to get the position in. Cursed Blood lands onto 2. The follow-up this time is there from the Sicilian and the Hanabi. They managed to take down the Barats. Hanabi, she's getting a lot of poke damage. Sicilian manages to take down the Clint. Hanabi manages to take down the Cyclops there. It's going to be Chip who has to run away. Black Dragon 4 comes out. Yuzong says, we're on the hunt. We don't want to let this go. Roger, he's in there. Is he going to like it, Pounce, to be able to escape this? Yes, he does. He gets the kill. Onto the Xborg. It's only Chip who has to run for his life back to the base, as we see the whole of MetaGaskar, well, most of MetaGaskar, making the rotation towards that first Lord of the game. trying to take it down as quickly as they possibly can, as Chip and Barat are trying to get in close, maybe to try and potentially contest. But we've got Ares there zoning them out, as we see MetaGaskar take this first first Lord of the game quite comfortably. So the game slightly in the favor of MetaGaskar at this moment in time. They do have some nice team fight potential in terms of their sets and plays. Sicilian has, if we just check the item builds really quickly, picked up that Wishing Lantern as well. Ooh, the Frog Armor down. Cursed Blood lands onto 2. They're going to take down that Xbox really fast. Sicilian with the ult as well, as we see the mid lane wave being pushed in, but oh, they managed to catch the Hanabi under the turret. Beautiful play from Johnny there on the Barats with that knockback eat up. He's like, it's dinner time. Let's drag this Hanabi onto the turret. So Lord being cleared up here in the bot lane. Not going to really make its way into the base. Oh, shield comes down. It's the Petrify onto the Cyclops from Ares there. Beautiful play from him. The only thing you could say, I mean, Cavs do have a very tanky lineup, but the issue is they don't have the backline dive to try and get to the Sicilian and the Hanabi, except for the Xborg. So they've got to play Xborg here a little bit patiently. I know Xborg normally wants to be in the front line of things, but you're gonna have to let the Barats and the Chip do that job so Xborg can actually get into the back line and get that last insanity off. As you can see, that's exactly what's happening. Zoning away the damage. Xborg getting the kill onto the Camilla. But there's Roger. He's doing so much damage. He manages to take down one. It's gonna be a mega kill for both Ares and Larry and B, as it's 3 down. With the wave being pushed in, Hanabi, she wants to get the turret lock, but Clint, she's doing a lot of damage. Ooh, but look at the passive from Hanabi proc there, taking down half health on the Clint. He's gonna have to recoil. Will MetaGaskar be able to take this mid lane turret? There's a lot of wave clear for the side of Cavs, but the pressure is on right now. They do manage to get this mid lane tier 3 turret down. That's a big advantage. With, as you can see, 20 seconds till the next objective of the game. It's going to be the Lord, the enhanced Lord. So as we can see, MetaGaskar already in position once more. Xborg doing some scouting. But the entire, the full 4-man for the side of Cavs are in the bot lane. They want to be on the hunt for this Roger. That's what they want. They think if they can get him out, they can actually get a chance of taking this Lord. But while the fight's going on here, both jungles are here. Hanabi is just taking this Lord by herself. She's melting it down. Oh, but Roger, he wants to go in, but he gets skilled. He gets second skilled by the Clint, gets stunned up, but all the Black Dragon form comes out from Ares. He's gonna take down the Clint, unstoppable on down the Cyclops. It's Chip that's getting hammered down there, and it's a 2-for-0 exchange. As we see the Lord making its way through the mid lane, could this be the beginning of the end? Will Cavs be able to put out an amazing defense? Oh, will MetaGaskar just end this now? So as we see, Lord coming through. It's the Cursed Blood landing onto 3. Last insanity from the Xborg. Roger, he's into the backline. They managed to take the Xborg. The Lord is charging up to the base. It's just Clint left alive to defend. But they're not even worried about him. They just started locking. The Yuzong focusing the Clint away, and the turret lock happens. The Nexus is taken down, and the game goes to MetaGaskar. So, well played to both teams, giving us a very exciting early part of the game, but MetaGaskar just turning up the heat, taking the game by the scruff of the neck and ending it at this almost 14-minute mark. So congratulations to them. as they take this the 3 points in the MLMA. But don't worry, Cavs fans. You will get to have a possible chance of revenge against MetaGaskar, because we will be having the games as a home and away. So that will be all for this particular match. And well, we just have another 6 minutes until we get into the next game. So we have, I'm not running it as one stream continuously. So I'm going to have to, if you're watching now and you want to see the next matchup, unfortunately, I'm going to end the stream and start the next one. Maybe we should have just ran it as one consistent stream. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next stream, which starts in the next 6 minutes.
Stable, I feel able to turn the tables. I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands